Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our chemistry laboratory series, and today we're going to be discussing titrations. Knowing how to perform titrations is a very important skill because it allows you to identify a concentration of a compound of interest in your sample very accurately. So let me go ahead and show you the demo now. The most important thing about titrations is knowing when to stop, or in other words, where the end point is. And this is exactly what I'm going to show you today. In this case, I have a base as a titrant, an acid as an analyte, and then I have a universal indicator. If I add a couple drops of the indicator to my acid, it should turn red. And when I'll be titrating it to the endpoint, it will turn a permanently purple color, basic. Before you start the titration, it's a good idea to have a white piece of paper underneath your flask, because then you will be able to see the color changes much more prominently. A trick to performing an effective titration is called a sacrificial trial. Now, a sacrificial trial is essentially adding a titrant to your analyte really quickly so that you can get a rough estimate of where the endpoint is. Next time you'll be performing an actual titration, you will know when to slow down the rate of the addition, and you'll have a much better control over that last portion of the titrant. Let me get started now. I'm going to first do the sacrificial trial, and I'm going to add the titrant really fast. As you can see, the color is changing and approaching a purple color, and now it's definitely purple, as you can see. So this is the end point. It took me approximately 20 milliliters to get there. So next time I'll be performing a titration, I'll know to slow down at approximately 15 or 16 milliliters. So let's do an actual titration now. I'll adjust the flow to a moderately fast pace. And as you can see, we're starting from acidic to neutral to basic. And now we just need a couple more drops and we're at the end point. Okay, we saw how to perform a titration using universal indicator. It changed the color from red, acidic, to purple, basic. But what if you want to use a different indicator, like phenolphthalein here, or thionyl blue? Well, let me show you how the endpoints look with these two indicators. With phenolphthalein, you start from colorless, acidic, to pink, basic. And now we're at the end point. With thionyl blue, you start from red, acidic, to blue, basic. And now we're at the end point.